Picture this. You've put out your calendar on social media or via email, or you've done a launch, and somehow people have gotten on a call with you. You've then got onto Zoom and you've held this call and you've gotten through a myriad of objections. Finally, you get to share your offer and you hear that perfect yes from the client. You're excited because she or he has said yes. You're in business. They're about to pay you. But then they say to you, actually, why don't you send me the link and I will, send the money and pay for the coaching, maybe later today or even tomorrow. You go, yes, wonderful, I will send it to you. Now, it's evening time. You've sent off the link. It's now 24 hours after that call. They haven't yet paid. And in fact, not only have they not paid, they have started to ghost you. What do you do in that situation? Welcome to Q&A Friday. This is one of the situations that one of my clients faced actually. And in fact, it's a situation that a lot of people face. I faced this several times at the earlier stages of my business. So this isn't something that is unheard of or new. There are so many reasons why this happens. Sometimes it's because they have genuinely changed their mind. Other times it could be because some personal things have surfaced, or other times it could be buyer's remorse. Now, I want to take you into Q&A Friday today, where I dive into answering this question and sharing some strategies that I would implement, that I'm recommending that you implement if you ever find yourself in this specific situation. So if a client has said yes but has started ghosting you, you're going to want to watch this Q&A segment right to the very end, because in it I shared some golden nuggets and some steps that I would take in order to re-engage that client and actually move forward with working with them. Welcome back to my channel. But if you're new here, welcome. I'm Pamela Bassa and I run a brand called The Lucrative Lady. And on this channel, I talk all things sales systems, social media, and strategy. My main goal on this channel is to help you to create a lucrative business. And today we have a good one for you. In fact, every Friday on this channel, I do Q&A Friday, where I answer a question that has come here on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, or it has come out of one of my sessions with my clients. Now, when it is a question from one of my clients, we have, of course, blurred their face and disguised their name to protect them. But what I want you to do is to listen to the question and, of course, most importantly, the response, because that is where you are going to get a lot of clarity. And today's question is no different. So let's dive into this question, which was, so why not give this video a thumbs up so that other people can see this? And the other thing that a thumbs up helps me do is that it helps me know what content is working so that I can create more of that good stuff. Whilst you're there, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell so that you'll be the first to see when we publish 3 times a week. Let's dive in.
Client that I was so excited that said yes. We have been in communication. She's been texting me. It's not like she's ghosted me, but she did say when she had the call with me that she had just lost her job and that she was needing to find another job. And she DM'd me earlier, like 2 days ago, saying she has been applying, but basically still looking for a replacement job. And so she has not paid me yet, although she did a testimonial video for me. And so I'm thinking, okay, I really don't think that she's just like, gonna flake. I think she's legit. But what do you suggest when it comes to like, should I just touch base with her next month or just keep DMing? Like, how are you doing? Because I haven't said, when are we going to start? When are you going to pay me? Have you got a job yet? I don't know how to, I show I care, but not bug her. What do you recommend?
When somebody says that they've just lost their job, that doesn't mean they're not ready for coaching. And that doesn't mean that they don't have the investment to invest in you. And even when somebody says, I don't have the money, that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have the money either, right? Now, you've got to look at that as an objection. Now, if somebody comes to me and they've signed up with me and then they say, oh, I've just lost my job, my response would be, brilliant, right? Get another job. But this is an even more reason. You have an even bigger why to run your own business and to be your boss, because then you will not lose your job. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Because you're not working for somebody else, you're working for yourself. So I would see that as an opportunity to empower them to really think about the fact that, well, you lost your job because your destiny was in somebody else's hands. Right now, the worst thing,
but I'm not a business coach like you are. I'm helping with anxiety.
Yeah, but you had said to me that this lady wants you to.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. You're right. She said she didn't. She does have anxiety. You're right. She was asking for help. Okay.
But this is an even bigger why for her as to why she must set up her business, because then she actually has some more control over her life, right? So I would definitely encourage her, yes, get a job because you need some money coming in for sure, right? Get that. But do not step 1 foot backwards when it comes to running your own business, because otherwise you'd find yourself back at square one again with this job and with the next and with the next.
Yeah.
But the only way to truly secure yourself is to be your own boss. And I can show you how to do that. So let's get started. I can start on Tuesday. How's 9 a.m. for you?
You do that so smooth.
Yeah,
right? You realize she's my first client, so I'm already nervous about having my first client, and then having to try to get the ball rolling I feel nervous.
I think you've slightly self-sabotaged yourself on this one. I think it's your nerves. It's that she's my first client. It's all of that that's causing you to second guess yourself. Oh, I don't want to be too pushy. Oh, I want to support her, but I don't know. I don't want to be too much. No. You've got to put your business hat on and realize that with your help, she has 100% opportunity, right, to actually change the course of her life. And in fact, you are doing her a disservice by tiptoeing and stepping back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And what she's really looking for, what anybody's looking for, is a strong person who just says, get on with it. Like, stop wallowing in your own mess. Like, get up already. Let's go. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Everybody's looking for that. We all are. Every single person. So by not doing that, you've slightly self-sabotaged, and it's coming across, for sure.
Yeah. Okay? So do you think I should send her like a message and say, hey, why don't we hop on a call so that I can have this instead of trying to have this discussion over DM?
Yes, 100%. What I want you to do is to find a new angle to communicate with her. Think back at your conversation and think, what else could you include as a bonus? What else could you offer her? Then you need to send her a message and say, hey, I have something, like you've had a light bulb moment. I've got something new that would really, really help you. Right? So you need a new angle to bring her back on a call, as opposed to, oh, let's get on a call and finish off the conversation. No, we need like, I've been thinking about the work that we're about to do together. And I just had an idea that I'd like to share with you. Are you available tomorrow at 2 p.m.? Let's quickly hop on Zoom.
Okay. Okay, I like that. That makes sense.
It's that, but it's got to be authentic. So that means you do need to have that's something new. And it just takes thinking about her, where she is, the call you had, and all of that, and think, okay, this is the angle. This is the light bulb moment that I'm going to share with her. Okay?
Like, what's something that I could add to what I was already going to give her in the program, or in our 3 months together, so that so I could say, hey, I was thinking, with considering your situation, blah, 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 what if I throw in this so we can get going sooner to get the ball rolling?
Don't say, what if I throw in this so we can get sooner? It's because that's like the end of the conversation, right? You need to leave it as, get on a call so I can tell you what it is.
Oh, yes.
Do you see my point? So I'm not going to tell you what that thing is. I'm going to say, hey, Nadia, so I've been thinking about the fact that you've lost your job, and I know that you are rearing to go and start your business. And I just came up with a really brilliant idea that I know will work specifically for you. Yeah. Are you available on blank? Make it
perfect. And I'm glad this is recorded. So that means I can go back and literally write down word for word, because that was the way you just did that was perfect. Thank you.
Are you available on blank day at blank time? Let's hop on Zoom quickly. So the purpose of this is to get her on Zoom, to get off the DMs. I don't know, DMs DMs are just, it's easy for people to make more further excuses, right? On a DM. Get them back on the call and talk to them and then make your mind, right? So that's what it is.
There is one key thing that I want you to remember this. When a client has said yes to you, if they haven't paid you or transferred the money in any way or even put down a deposit, every minute that they spend or that you spend that money hasn't reached your Stripe or PayPal account, that is, I want you to imagine that they are taking a step away from that yes. I want you to remember that. And this is the exact reason why it is advisable, if you can, and of course, if they are comfortable and you are comfortable, to make sure that when there is a yes, that money goes into your account. Even if it's a small deposit, it really makes a huge difference. So I want you to comment below this video and let me know what clarity you received from watching this. And of course, if you have any questions that you want me to answer for Q&A Friday, comment below with the word question in capital and ask below this video. And you never know, I may feature your question in the next Q&A. But don't forget to come back every time. We publish 3 times a week on this channel, on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. at London time. So make sure you come back. Before you go, if you want to check out the other Q&As that we have had, they have all been incredibly amazing. Make sure you check out this playlist, which is our Q&A playlist, and you get a ton of more clarity from that.